No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, now welcome to week number 13, lucky number 13 of the Ox and Big Panda show. We in here, man. We in here. We ready to get it popping. Pardon my background music. We got Rage Against the Machine. You know what? I like that so much. I almost want that to be our weekly. We're gonna find weekly Rage songs. That's my favorite band. And get them in there. Let me mute mine, man. It's not muted. All right. So man,
week 13, man.
Yeah.
13 almost didn't let us start, man.
Yeah, we having technical difficulties. Pardon us for the 12-minute delay.
Title of this show, I don't know if y'all saw or not, is Are You DEZlusional? A lot of Cowboy fans are DEZlusional right now because he had such a great game this past week against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Well, introduce yourself. You didn't? Did I hear you? You the Panda, right? You just going in?
I was going right in.
Okay, my bad.
Big Panda, going right. Ox, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm into the Big Panda. Welcome to the Ox and Big Panda show. But yeah, a lot of these Cowboy fans are definitely DEZlusional right now. They're saying, pay me, pay him right away.
Right.
Can't say I agree with him on that much. He wants the top dollar, top receiver payout. Doesn't deserve it yet.
Right.
Your off the field incidents.
Mm-hmm.
Run your route.
Elaborate on that. What happened in the Metroplex, man? With some little rumblings and grumblings we heard out here in Cali about some police being called to his house. Where's this information coming from?
Not twice, not 3, not 4, 6 times the police have been called out.
6? And what's the time span?
It doesn't say. I don't have the correct time span yet.
Okay.
The way it goes, 6 times the police.
That's ridiculous.
You know.
Right.
I don't know, but don't think he deserves top pay. He's not an elite top 5 receiver. He is definitely top 10, but he's not top 5 right now.
Right.
The Cows win. 13-3. Here we come.
To elaborate, we went. It'd be beating a dead horse, so to speak, man. Going over this, going over and over and over. We talked about it last week. He's a top 10 wideout. He's not a top 5 wideout. He balled out. He was saying like he was playing like he wants to be paid, and which is totally fine. But at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna need to see. I'm a little gun shy as a Cowboys fan because I got a couple of names for you. We had Joey Galloway. We gave him a lot of money. We gave Miles Austin a lot of money after his 1,300-yard, 11-touchdown season, and he's now playing in Cleveland. So, look, Dez is in a weird spot, man. I mean, franchise his ass, make him show you again next season, and then we can talk turkey.
I don't know if I know I played the clip in our little chat we have. Dez already said don't franchise me.
But what choice does he have? Was he gonna hold out after that? Was he just gonna sit down?
That's what it sounded like. He said if they even offer the franchise tag, he's going to be highly disappointed and may search somewhere else. I'll see if I can find the audio tape on that. Maybe not this show, maybe next show. But I don't want to get too much into this.
Right.
Talk about him enough. Romo, I thought Romo looked great.
Right.
Cowboys looked pretty good. Cows win. We can jump right into the scores if you want.
Yeah, let's go into the scores, man. What do we have popping for last week, man?
Let's take a look at it. What was the first game?
It was Thursday night.
Was what we had playing?
My bad, people. My phone's all over the place. Here we go, right here.
And yeah, we were having technical difficulties getting set up. I apologize. Appreciate you guys being patient with us. But you know how it is. Sometimes they want to hold you down. The
And
man.
keep in mind, we are in 2 different states with non-professional equipment as of right now today. But that in the future, I'm sure will change. We got first game, yeah. How could I forget? Brian Hoyer-led Browns beat the shit out of the Bengals.
Oh yeah.
In the Battle of Ohio. LeBron was on Twitter today giving a shout out to Dante Whitner that was doing his little. He calls that the silence. Is what he calls that. He named it. I didn't know he had a name for that, but whatever. Maybe he just made that shit up today. I don't know. You get all the LeBron text. Did he make that shit up today?
And not to my understanding, he's been called the silence.
Oh, okay. All right.
Since for a while, he called me. Man, I called him.
So when are we going to see that again? By the way,
What's that?
When are we going to see the silence again?
Was that LeBron?
Because the Spurs shut his ass up.
Let's move on. On to the next. I had Browns losing because I wanted to see Johnny Manziel in there, but
all right, we had man, this game was this was a crazy game. The Dolphins and the Lions. I watched this game. It was nuts, man. The Lions have a cornerback. The Dolphins have a cornerback that they got via the Falcons, I hear, but he was undrafted, and he was in Megatron's jockstrap all night long. I have yet to see another cornerback guard him like this guy did. You saw it on SportsCenter. It was a top 10 play. The one-handed backwards interception he took a touchdown away from Calvin Johnson. It was spectacular, and he made several other plays. I was watching the game. He smacked a lot of deflected a lot of passes. The dude was all over the place, man. But once again, the Cowboys staff, if you want to call it that, just doesn't seem to get defensive backs in here. So whatever. We'll let everybody else have a good backfield, but we won't. Anyway, the Pittsburgh Steelers look like shit after Ben Roethlisberger had 2 6-touchdown games in a row, 12 touchdowns in 2 weeks. He went out and lost to a Michael Vick-led New York Jets team that is abysmal on offense, but the defense was beating. They were beating his ass all night long. All day long. Excuse me, it was a day game. Who do we pick on that one?
Pittsburgh.
Okay. Next up was the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. Had this game been 12 years ago, it would have been a good game. Tennessee was relevant. That's when Ray Lewis was snatching Eddie George's heart out every time he played him. Eddie George has nightmares of Ray Lewis today. Yeah, Baltimore won 21-7. That was kind of a snooze fest, though.
It was kind of boring to watch. I couldn't even hardly watch it.
Yeah. Next up, another exciting game. I can't lie. The Chiefs and the Bills. That was entertaining, man. I can't lie. There was a lot of defensive stops. You might look at the score, and say 17-13. But it was a lot of things going on in that game that made it entertaining.
Yeah, the Chiefs, man.
And guess what? You might want to wrap up on Jamal Charles. I'm just saying. Because if you don't wrap up on him, I mean, he only runs like a freaking 4.32. You know, so whatever. Basically, that in layman's terms, when he gets loose, he's fucking gone.
He's gone. Holla back. See y'all next year.
And that's what the Bills are going to be doing. They're going to be hollering back. Yes, they are 5-4, but I see them heading down this. You have Kyle Orton back there. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Even though they have Sammy Watkins, he's going to be something special. But he won't end his career in Buffalo. You better believe that.
Not at all. Not at all.
Next up, man, I got the Atlanta Falcons and the fucking. Look, you know what? Arthur Blank, who is a multi-billionaire. He, if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, he owns the Falcons, and he also owns probably a place you visit on the weekends, Home Depot. So he ought to refund his fans any of that money because they're an abysmal team. They won, but that's a horrible division. God.
Would you say that's the worst division in the league?
If the Cowboys in that league, we would sweep it. We would sweep it. Next up, man, look. Look. You know what? I hate the Saints. I absolutely hate the Saints. But damn. They kind of got robbed, man. I mean, yeah, they didn't do what they needed to do in overtime to win, because they had a chance after this bullshit push off. Nobody calls a push off offensive PI on a damn Hail Mary pass, man. I've never seen that before.
Me neither, but it was really.
That's what happened.
It was really obvious. I mean, he really extended
right
all the way out. If he wouldn't have probably extended all the way out, and it was just right there in front of the ref, the line judge. But it is what it is. I was happy to see the Saints lose, but I was mad to see the 49ers win, man. So.
Yeah, because I'm dealing with a lot of Niner fans out this way, and they're repugnant.
And I'm dealing with a lot of Saints fans, so.
Yeah. Peyton Manning. I haven't done this in a minute. Where's your shotgun at?
I can get it ready for you.
Yeah, get that loaded up, man. Load it up.
Clips up.
Load it up.
Gotta load my clips up real quick. It won't take too long.
So I'm about to blast Brock Osweiler.
Uh-oh. All right, I'm greased up, ready to go.
All right, give me two of them. Headshot, body shot. Brock Osweiler, bring that ass here, boy. Look, you're sitting around complaining about Peyton Manning didn't let you in the game, motherfucker. That's Peyton Manning's team, by the way. If you haven't noticed, any team Peyton goes to will be his team. You are there to be an understudy and to bask in the greatness that is Peyton. Shut the fuck up and hold the clipboard and don't and fix your lips and straighten your demeanor. You have the audacity to go or to even think about looking dismissive and having some kind of pissy attitude because Peyton went back in the game in a blowout. Yeah, so what? We know the score was 41-17 against the 0-9 Raiders. But hey. Peyton's working, man. Peyton punches the clock, and he goes to work. And he don't want to be taken out in no goddamn game, man. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. Uh-oh. Doorbell. I hear a date with 0-16 for the Raiders. Y'all are going to be moving to.
Oh, wait. Raiders, 0-16. First round, the first pick of the draft. You know what? I hope somebody trades that off of them. Because I don't want a good college quarterback to become a fucking psychological mess being a quarterback with them.
No, yeah, not at all. But yeah, I mean, Oakland's they're garbage, man. Y'all gonna go ahead and move to San Antonio or LA or I don't know where they're gonna be at, but they probably won't be in Oakland too much longer.
The talk here is gonna be the actual. It's gonna actually be Rams. It's gonna be the Rams back in LA, man. That's the big talk. Next up, speaking of the Rams, I have the Rams Cardinals. Cardinals put an ass whooping on the Rams. The Rams they're in this weird spot where they have a hellacious front four. My God, they did a hell of a job building that meat of the defense. They just can't scheme to score points.
Yeah.
And so they're on the field too fucking long and they get tired. And then it's a divisional opponent, you know, the Cardinals and the Rams in the same division, so they're going to play each other tough. The Cardinals lost Carson Palmer, 34-year-old Carson Palmer, to an ACL. It's his second one. You know, so enters Ryan Stanton, is that it is? Or Ryan? Is it Ryan or Brian?
Ryan.
Okay. Who he is, I have no clue. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, what? So we'll see, man. I mean, can you really fuck up 8-1? No.
If you're the Cowboys, you could.
Yeah. Whoa.
Let's just be honest about it. Let's just.
That was an unwarranted pimp slap.
Let's just be honest.
Well, don't say that because we still got a lot of season left.
We do.
You don't want me punching the fucking MacBook, man. Because I'll do that. Anyway, up next we got yo. Let me tell you something. You know what I'm laughing at because you know who got that work. Eli Manning got that. Eli Manning got that work. Seattle Seahawks gave Marshawn Lynch the goddamn football, and guess what happened?
And that was it. The beast was unleashed. Giants had no answer. And, I just can't wait till we come off our bye week. Everybody's more healthier. DeMarco, praise God, he didn't do a fumble.
Yeah.
In London.
So that means he's due for one technically, which is
he's due for 2 or 3 actually because he's going with one. But I'm anxious to see how we are after the bye week, man.
I would give DeMarco Murray the ball literally 32 times that game.
Well, I like to see Randall in there too.
Is he the thief?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's running like he stole something.
Running like he stole something.
All right. I'm sorry, people. That was a shot.
Oh, was that a shot?
Yeah, that was a shot.
All right.
But moving on. You know what? This game actually gave me the most delight though. The Bears got shamalaked by Aaron Rodgers and his merry band of Packers. Lord have mercy. 55-14. Aaron Rodgers, ladies and gentlemen, had 6 touchdown passes. That's enough. That's enough, really, for 3 games, 2 or 3 games for most quarterbacks.
I mean,
he had 6 in the first half.
First half, ladies and gentlemen. First half.
Okay. So the Bears didn't. I don't know if they knew a football game was taking place that day. Or I don't give a damn about it being a divisional matchup. I heard somebody, it's a divisional matchup. I don't look 55-14. If the Cowboys laid down like that, I'd put a bag over my head the whole fucking week.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous, man.
Jay Cutler is done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got to be out of there, man. Soon, fast in a hurry.
And they paid, they paid him. What the? Brandon Marshall, before he got slightly injured, has really got to want to be, to get off his meds. Because if you don't know, he's bipolar. I don't know if you knew that. But just missed a couple of medications and beat the holy shit out of Jay Cutler for wasting the prime of his career. God. Oh, and then the game that I hated last night, Cam Newton looked like dog shit again. And the Eagles won, man. 45-21, and it really wasn't even that close. Because the Panthers scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
And Cam,
in garbage time.
I'm gonna bring up one number, okay? The number is number 9.
Is that Rondo?
No.
Rondo?
No.
Oh, no.
9. 9 is the number of times Cam Newton got sacked yesterday. In one game, 9 times.
Kill the whole offensive line. Firing squad.
Just got to. Now your quarterback cannot get sacked 9 times. It just can't happen. It just can't happen. And they expect to win the ball game. It's not gonna happen. But,
so Cam Newton was already, but let's let the people know Cam Newton was already injured and has been for the majority of the season. Cam Newton, ladies and gentlemen, let me hit you with this stat. I heard it today on the Tony Kornheiser show this morning, and I had to research it. It threw me for a fucking loop. I thought it was a joke. The second most hit quarterback is Matt Ryan with 200 hits. This ain't this year. This is through their career. Is Matt Ryan with he's been hit 200 times, 200 plus times. Cam Newton has been hit 500 plus times. Let me say it again. Ladies and gentlemen, there are running backs that don't get hit 500 times in 10 seasons. Cam Newton has been hit 500 times in the 4.5 years he's been in the league. Let that shit sink in. Name another quarterback. Do you think they would have let John Elway get hit 500 goddamn times?
No. How many times has Michael Vick been hit? I wonder.
Woo! Well, Michael Vick.
I
don't know how many times he got hit in prison, but I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. Okay. Back to the show. Yeah, so I don't know, man. You know what? I know you couldn't hit Tom Brady. I wonder if Tom Brady's been hit 500 times in his 14, 15 seasons he's been in the NFL.
No, not at all.
Think about that. That's a lot. I don't know if I've been hit 500 times between Pee Wee to college.
All right, so moving on this week. Thursday night, Bills Dolphins.
Oh man, fuck.
I'm going Dolphins.
I'm going Dolphins also.
Dolphins also, okay. Vikings Bears, 12 o'clock Sunday.
Oh God, got the pick?
We can do a coin toss if you want to on that one.
And yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings because the Bears are abysmal. They're hideous. They're hideous.
Texans Browns.
I'm gonna go St. Louis with the comeback. No, I'm gonna go Texans, man.
I'm going Texans also.
Yeah, I hate saying that, but I'm going Texans.
I said Browns. Texans Browns.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said Texans Saints.
No,
fuck that. I'm going Cleveland.
Cleveland. All right, I'm going Texans.
They're gonna be doing the silence.
Yeah, both two teams 6-3. Seahawks Chiefs.
Whoa.
It's gonna be a good game, y'all, to watch it on Fox.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that one, brother. And this is a Cowboy-free week, right?
Yeah, bye week.
So, yeah, I'll be watching a lot of games. Shit, man. Whoa. Give me Seattle. They seem to be righting the ship a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going with Kansas City this time.
Okay.
We're going with Kansas City. Falcons, Panthers.
Jesus Christ. 2-3-6 teams.
Well, Panthers are 3-6-1.
Oh, 3-6-1. Excuse me, but yeah. So you can count that tie as a loss. Man, look. God damn. Too bad.
Anytime the quarterback gets sacked 9 times, I don't have any faith in you. I don't expect y'all to win one game.
Right. But I think they've been challenged this week, and this will be the one game that show focus once again is the divisional game. So I'm going Panthers, man.
Okay. Panthers it is for you. Bengals Saints.
I'm going New Orleans.
I'm going Bengals just because I don't want the Saints to have any kind of winning record or even 500. I'm going Bengals.
But see, you're not picking for real. You're picking because you don't like the team.
Bengals are 5-3, man.
And they got their ass blew out by the Browns. So what are we talking about?
Carolina did too. You just went for them. I'm going Bengals.
Okay.
Buccaneers. Redskins. Hates for me to say this. I'm going Redskins.
Going Redskins too, man.
All right. Roberto, can't wait for you to join the show. Talk about your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's see if you'll do that. Broncos, Rams. Do we have to pick on that one? As no surprise, I'm going Broncos.
Broncos, man.
49ers and little men, the Giants.
49ers and the midgets. I'm going Niners.
Yeah. This is another game that's irrelevant to me, but probably more relevant to you out there in California. Oakland versus San Diego.
The Chargers.
Yeah, that's not very hard. Even though the Chargers, yeah, I'm going Chargers. I'm not even going. Yeah. Eagles and Packers. That's going to be a.
That is a if you are a Cowboys fan, you better be watching this fucking game right here.
Yeah, Packers, Aaron Rodgers against the Eagles and Mr. Mark Sanchez.
I'm going man. I'm going Packers.
Got to go with the Packers, man.
I'm going Packers.
Got to. But I will tell you this: Mark Sanchez does not look like the old Mark Sanchez, even though it's been 2 games.
Yeah, he has more talent. He was drafted that high for a reason. I'm not saying. I never said he was a scrub. He was in a. First of all, if you're the quarterback of the Jets, you go there to die. Explain to me why Brett Favre went to the Jets and had a horrible season, then went to the fucking Vikings and had an awesome season. Look, the Jets got some fucking issues, man. They literally need to fire everybody. And I'm not kidding. I mean everybody. I mean the person that folds the towels, the people that bleach the jerseys, the people that buff the footballs.
Everybody. Because everybody. Okay. All right. I'm going Packers. Go Packs, go, just like Mike said. Lions.
Aaron Rodgers is balling right now, man.
Lions and Cardinals. Oh, my.
That's actually a sneaky good game.
Yeah. I'm going Lions.
7-2 against an 8-1, right?
I'm going Lions.
I'm going Cardinals.
First start for the young guy.
I'm going, but it's going to be a rally. They're going to rally around Stanton.
Okay. I'm going Lions. You got the Cardinals. We'll see how that one goes. This is going to be a pretty decent game right here. The Sunday night game. 7-2 Patriots versus 6-3 Colts.
Oh wait, that's must-watch football, people. You got the future. That's what I call them. I call them the future. Andrew Luck against the past. Tom Brady. I'm going Pats, man. Well, hold on. Where's this game at? Is this game in Indy?
In Indy.
I'm going Indy. Fuck that. I'm going Indy. If it was outside, and because Boston is going to be horrible. this week as far as weather's concerned. But now that I know it's in Indy and it's indoors, I'm going the future. Andrew Luck.
Yeah, I'm going Indy. I'm going Pats. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're high. And oh my God, this is a horrible Monday night game. Nobody wants to see this shit. Steelers Titans. Can they flex that? Like, can we move the Patriots Colts to them? God.
Yeah.
The Titans are horrible. The Titans should never be on Monday Night Football. Ever.
Yeah. Well, they are.
Unless they draft Jameis Winston, and then they're going to be on TV all the time.
So I'm assuming you're going with Pittsburgh that game?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, me too. Pittsburgh it is. So that, I mean, that's next week in a wrap. We'll have that, and the scores next week.
That's your NFL, people. That's our. We're trying to shrink it down for you because we when we first started the show we were NFL heavy and it dominated the show, but we know you want to hear certain other things. Give them your TJ, hit me up, man. Where you at? Give me that call. I need that SEC report. Let me see if I can call him. Hold on. I'm trying to get my SEC football guy on here. I know huge weekend.
That's me.
Oh, my bad. Huge weekend for college football, ladies and gents. I mean huge. You got Mississippi State v. Alabama. I'm going to be watching that Saturday. I'll tell you that right now. You're going to see a lot of NFL stars, future stars, take the field that game. This country boy doing, man? He probably skinning a deer or some shit. Are you done? Do you need to wash the blood off your hands? Are you done skinning your deer or fucking, I don't know, beating up a boar? What do you do out there? Anyway, man.
Actually cooking, as a matter of fact.
Okay, well, get off the stove. Give me some flaming hot topics from college football. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you my go-to guy, TJ, who's on it with the college football knowledge. He is the mini Paul Feinbaum, if you will.
Just to have more hair.
Exactly. Give us something, man. What you got?
Well, we got Florida State dropping below Oregon, even though they're undefeated. Figure that one out. That's because they're not passing the eye test. You beat a lowly Virginia squad by only 15 points.
Okay.
That's not worthy of a number one ranking to me. Or two, when Oregon goes in there and sets a little hiccup against Arizona, shout out to you, Ron.
Okay.
But other than that, they've been rolling over people on the offensive line. It's starting to look a little better. And Mariota is obviously the front runner for the Heisman. Him and Prescott are even. But
okay.
It all depends on how Prescott plays against Alabama.
That is okay. So you're saying in your estimation that Dak Prescott, if he's decent this game, he'll win the Heisman. If he shits the bed, then it's Mariota's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
If he goes up there with those 3 picks and fumbles and just doesn't look just all discombobulated against Alabama, then yeah. But if he goes in there and say he throws 1 pick, but it's maybe like at the end of the half, it doesn't really count, then he should win the Heisman. I mean, in my opinion, he's the best player in college football. He reminds me just like Cam Newton on that Auburn team. When they
so he's better. Hold on now. Back up. So he's better than Jameis Winston talent-wise. Are you saying is that what you're saying, or are you saying he'll win the Heisman because Jameis Winston has Jameis Winston himself out of the Heisman talks?
Yeah, I mean, come on, look at Jameis. I mean, how many interceptions did Jameis Winston throw against Louisville? And 2 of them were dropped.
Okay, and also he does play in that, that vaunted ACC.
He plays in that Division II high school league, where the only teams that matter are Florida State and Clemson every 3 years, and then you got Duke. Well, come on, man, Duke's a basketball school, so if they're leading the ACC Coastal, then yeah, that's a garbage
The
conference.
ACC is a basketball conference, period.
It is a terrible football conference.
Top to bottom, it's a basketball conference. Give us obviously the highlight of the week is gonna be Florida State, Alabama, man. What do you see shaking out? I said Florida State. I'm sorry, Mississippi State, Alabama. What do you see shaking out with this, man? I honestly see Alabama winning, to be honest with you.
Even though Florida State's undefeated, Mississippi State's undefeated, they're ranked 5th, TCU's 4th. I still believe that Alabama is the best college football team in the nation.
Okay. Even though, and that's based off of because they went into Death Valley and beat your vaunted LSU Tigers at night.
No, it's because they got the top receiver in college football. Bar none. Amari Cooper's a fool.
Yes, I agree.
They got 4 running backs who could start on any other team in the country, but they just play behind each other.
I agree.
Except Yeldon, he fumbles too damn much.
DeMarco Murray, T.J. Yeldon, the same back.
Same person.
What else you got?
And then you got their defense, who, their defense isn't as strong as it usually is. I don't see any. There's not 5 first-rounders on there like there was a couple of years ago.
But there might be on Mississippi State though.
Yeah, they got some players.
They got some hitters on that team, man. I told the Panda this at the beginning of the college season after I watched after I watched was the second game Mississippi State played, huh?
Second game.
Okay, so Mississippi State v. LSU. I saw them hitting them, and I was saying to myself, God, it's like they're really trying to hurt those guys, and they're hitting like grown ass men.
That's what you said. You said it's a bunch of grown men out there hitting each other.
It's a bunch of grown men out there in Mississippi. I'm hitting. So thanks. So what? I'm sorry. What do you have the score being?
For Alabama and Mississippi State?
Yes. The only game that matters
is either going to be 24-21 Mississippi State or it's going to be 24-21 Alabama.
Okay, so it's going to be within 3 points. Jerome, are you taking
3 points either way?
Are you taking? Are you taking?
Alabama Blake Sims makes a mistake, it's going to be late in the game. He's going to maybe overthrow a wide open wide receiver, free safety, strong safety back there, cover 2, don't pick it off. Or the same thing, Dak Prescott's going to have that running back wide open over the middle, overthrow him, and Landon Collins going to take that thing to the house.
Okay, what about special teams? I foresee a punt return or a kick return.
Yeah, especially with them 2 guys they got back there. Either one. Special teams is going to be huge. And you see that Alabama's kicker is a little shaky.
Alabama's kicker is the key. I'm taking the points. Mississippi. I reverse my field. I'm taking the points. Mississippi State. Alabama's kick. No, hold on. The game's in Alabama, right?
I'm roll tide roll. I'm going Alabama.
I'm going Alabama, man. The game's in Alabama. Nick Saban does not like being embarrassed at home. He doesn't like being embarrassed, period. He doesn't like being embarrassed at home. And I think he believes he's the true #1 team in the nation. So I'm going. I hate saying this because my Cinderella team is Mississippi State, but
yeah,
I think Alabama's going to give them. They're not going to give them that work. They will win by 3. I also agree with that.
It's going to be a blood.
His quarterback rating at home is 70 points higher than it is on the road.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
He's 129 on the road, 209 at home.
So he's a whole different player at home. So he's basically the Saint. He's the Saints at home than he is on the road. That's what you just said, basically.
Except they're kind of playing that LeBron James spot coverage.
Okay.
And then of course we get these.
All right, TJ, appreciate you, man. We'll be back next week to revise this conversation with the SEC. I'll be looking forward to you calling in on Tuesdays with the college rundown, man. You're a college guy, and once again, I appreciate you.
No problem. How you doing, man? No man, we're down by 5.
Indeed.
All right, now he said go Mavs. I could give a fuck about the Mavs. So anyway, speaking of basketball, what happened, Jerome? Tell me what happened. The LA Lakers, ladies. This is how sad it is for me, a Kobe fan.
We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too.
Hey,
But you can't be any geek off the street. You gotta be handy with the steel if you know what I mean.
Mount up. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon.
can't.
Are you done?
I am done.
Okay.
Basketball. You know, I'm loving to talk about this. Lakers got y'all's first win of the season. So congratulations to you guys for getting that first win of the season.
Did you realize Kobe Bryant was the second leading scorer in the league? Oh my God, this guy here, man.
Did you know that Kobe Bryant, I don't know if he broke the record, the NBA record tonight or not, but he could have broken the NBA record tonight, if not maybe even tomorrow, when the next time they play as well.
Talking that shit right now.
For the most missed shots. But, yeah, y'all got that first win. I thought y'all was going to win tonight against the Grizzlies. There's like 10 seconds left in the game. Y'all down by 5. I don't see it happening. Sorry. One game ended already. The Raptors Magic. Raptors won 104-100. Mavericks Kings are in progress right now. Mavs are losing. We got to find our rhythm quickly. I know it's early in the season.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
The God, what is that noise? Are you hearing that?
I'm hearing it. I don't know what it is, but
it's annoying as hell. Look, 'cause I'm about to say something bad about the Clippers. Maybe I don't know. They got to get their shit together, man. They should have beat. Yeah, they should have beat the Spurs. I'm gonna need Blake Griffin to decide if he wants to be a fucking comedian or a basketball player. Look, man. Honestly, you need to. Blake Griffin, sir, you have the talent to be a top 3 player in the league. I shit you not. You really do. I don't understand what's going on right now. Maybe I'll call it early in the season. Maybe I'll put it off to that. Blake, you got to get your shit together. You got to help CP3 out. CP3's not a scorer. He's a distributor. So they got to get their shit together. They made Kawhi Leonard look like goddamn Scottie Pippen or something. And maybe he is. But maybe he is. Maybe he is.
Kawhi Leonard's pretty damn good, man.
He is good.
He's
a Mavs killer.
And he's a heat killer also.
Yes. We know that for a fact. Kawhi Leonard, a Southern California native. He'll be back here in the next 2 years. So will Russell Westbrook. And probably Kevin Love.
Speaking of Westbrook, I'll touch on Kevin Love in a minute. Speaking of Westbrook, OKC is trailing right now to the Bucks by 6. No Westbrook, no Durant. I don't know if you heard what the Mavs owner, Mark Cuban, said. What he said today was that Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant should sit out the whole season. That's what my owner said, that they should definitely sit out the whole season.
Great strategy, Mark.
It is. Yeah, of course they should. Of course they should, but, get fully healthy, man, and I agree with Mark. Sit out the whole season.
Yeah.
Just call the season a loss.
Benefits you, right?
Why not?
Yeah, benefits you.
So,
Mark Cuban is out of his fucking mind. If that was Dirk and Jason Kidd in the midst of that title run, he wouldn't have said that shit.
Well, Dirk don't get hurt like that. He just goes to Germany, sits in his hyperbaric chamber, comes back, and he's fully healthy.
And and swoops up all the black women he can find. We'll keep going.
Next question.
No, you said
Kevin Love. Kevin Love.
No, hold on, real quick. Let me go back to the Mavs. The Mavs are they gunning for the most entertaining off-season team? Non-game team. Meaning they're coming out with all these video clips. I saw Chandler Parsons and Tyson Chandler and Chandler Law. What is this shit they got going on?
You know, it's just things we do for fun, man. It's been going on for like the past 3 years now.
Oh, okay.
They normally play those videos at the Maverick games. I guess they're just making their way to social media right now.
Okay.
Well,
Chandler and Chandler.
Huh? Chandler.
I hear sometimes they got to pull Chandler out of Onyx. Is that true?
Could be. I don't know.
and I'm
I can neither say yes nor can I say no.
And I ain't talking about Tyson Chandler.
But moving on, Kevin Love says basically, if I don't get a ring and get the money, I'm going to L.A.
Okay. Well, why are you mad about that? He's an L.A. native. I'm coming home. See, so why would you get bent? Shouldn't everybody go home?
Yeah. But why go somewhere where you're not going to contend at all?
What does that mean? How old is he? He can build. He's 27.
Anyway, real quick, I said contend. That brought me to something real quick before I forget. Jerry Rice. This is back to football. I apologize.
Whoa, Jerry Rice. Are you loading up the shotgun or what's going on here?
It said the Cowboys were fake pretenders. Now, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but if you're a fake pretender,
that's a double negative, correct?
It means you're actually legit. So, Jerry Rice, sit down somewhere and think before you speak it, man. Anyhow, didn't mean to get into that. I was going to rant on that, but
all right. Last weekend, we had two UFC events. We had one on Friday and one on Saturday, both free. My frat brother from the mighty 5th D, he's went to Tennessee. OSP is what they call him, over in St. Peru. OSP. He's Haitian. Go figure. He beat up Shogun Hua. I think Shogun should retire. Shogun's talking about he might move down a weight class to 185. Sounds good in theory because he's still kind of chubby at 205. So yeah, could he definitely lose the weight? Yeah, sure he could. I think he's shot. I think he's punch drunk. I think he's done. Speaking of done, it pains me to say this, but the ageless wonder looked extremely aged. BHOP got bebopped on Saturday by this heavy-hitting Russian. I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry. So I don't want to show him, any dishonor by butchering it. But Google it, and you'll see the replay again, I'm sure, throughout the week and on next Saturday. But yeah, man, I think he's done. 49 years old. He had a hell of a run late in his life. But it's time. I mean, his reflexes were slow. And everything else. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. BHOP, you're done. Thank you for the years of entertainment and the sound bites that you've given me. I think you have the best trainer going. I don't believe Freddie Roach is the best trainer. I don't believe either one of the Mayweathers are the best trainer. I believe Nassim Richardson is the best trainer.
Definitely gave us some good boxing matches to fight. Was the real deal at one time. I mean, you know, 49 years old, went out there, gave it his all. Wasn't a very close fight at all.
Went out on his shield, man.
He did. He went out with the loss, but hey, he went out doing everything that he could. But you know, appreciate the long years of us being able to watch you fight, man.
Yeah, he went out on his shield. I mean, he was getting pummeled. I put BHOP above Floyd Mayweather. Some of you, you know, if you disagree, call me, and we'll discuss it, and I will break it down to exactly why he is better than Floyd Mayweather. And if when we're done speaking, or in the comment section when you watch the rebroadcast, if you want to throw something in there and tell me I'm wrong and go to hell, I'll be glad to debate you. But I'm telling you right now, he is better than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd ain't gonna fight till 49. Floyd don't fight everybody available. BHOP has. And not only has he fought them, he sought them out. They didn't have to find him. He went to find them. He beat a prime Oscar De La Hoya, knockout to the rib cage, to the liver. He beat a prime Felix Trinidad, Tito, all my baricuas, my morenas. I love my Puerto Ricans, but you got fucked up that day. So look, I don't know what to say, man. You got fucked up that, you did get fucked up that day. Now your only savior is Miguel Cotto, who will be fighting soon. Who'll be fighting soon, and hopefully it'll be against Canelo Alvarez. Anyway, moving on real quick. Did you see the 24/7 Manny Pacquiao and this Chris Algieri guy?
I did.
What do you make of this? What, are you not saying Manny Pacquiao is gravy training?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as you admit that. Who is this guy?
I will, but Pacquiao only wants one fight.
Also tell the people why he keeps fighting in China.
Pacquiao only wants one fight.
No. So the master of avoiding the question that Jerome he really is like Skip Bayless. He will circle around the question and will not answer it flat out. Manny Pacquiao fights in China because he don't have to pay taxes on that money. And he's got he owes taxes.
If he was getting the money that Pac-Man was, that Mayweather was, he'd be out of those taxes incidents. But
then promote yourself. Why do you need Bob Arum to promote you then? Y'all don't take it there with me. Don't take it there with me.
Because he doesn't speak very good English.
Yep.
And then he has that mom of his who's doing all the other stuff. Yeah. Right. Anyhow, but yeah, it is what it is. He has to fight in China because he owes. It is what it is. He wants his chochos. I want my chochos too.
Okay. All right. Well, Manny's your guy. We all want to see the Manny Floyd fight. After next weekend, after they fight on the 22nd, I believe it is. Look,
now, I will say this. If Pac-Man loses,
that shouldn't be on pay-per-view, Jerome. Admit that shit.
If Pac-Man loses, there won't be no fight. And I was wrong forever thinking Pac-Man was the real deal. But if he slips up and gets knocked out, which it can't happen.
Chris Algieri, you ain't got to worry about that. Chris Algieri don't knock nobody out.
I'm just saying if it happens.
Okay. I
apologize in advance.
First of all, Manny don't knock nobody out because Manny's off the steroids. I hope y'all know that.
Yeah.
He's off the juice. He was on it at one point in time.
Show me proof of it, and I can say okay. But
okay, allegedly.
Allegedly, thank you. Anyhow, anything else you want to talk about before I get into something a little bit more serious?
Go ahead, man.
All right. So, with that being said, I'm sure you know what the sounds of that is. Tanks rolling in. Today marks the day of Veterans Day. And Sam, I appreciate your services.
Thank you.
My fellow vet as well. So I just really want to say appreciate to all the men and women of the service. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be able to be where we are today. Did my years, Sam, you did your years. Lost some good friends in the war. Even when they got out the war, they went back just to help over there. Passed away as well.
Wow.
Sam, anything you want to add to that, man?
Yo, man, for sure, I echo those sentiments to all my people. The Kilo, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Holler at that I-95 for you, boy. Go down to Miami. Turn up for me on Liberty and Lead. Require. Look, man. I was in the United States Marine Corps. I would not trade what I learned then, especially being a gentleman that didn't have a father there for the meat of his life, or the meaningful things, so to speak. Not to get heavy, I ain't trying to, we lighthearted here, man. But keep it 100. Shout out to everybody that has served. Shout out to my grandfathers, both of them. My grandfather, my mother's side, Leroy Wilson. Leroy, you don't hear names like that too often. You know he's old. So, look, man, join the Army. The team. In the Korean War and the Vietnam War. 3 tours in Vietnam. I'm talking about some hardcore shit, man. When I look at his old pictures, he's literally the only black man in his whole freaking unit. So what he went through outside and overseas, that's the guy. I'm sure a lot of other people have similar stories. Yo, man, congrats to the people that are finishing up, retiring this year. People that are just starting, good luck. Good journey in serving the United States of America.
Yeah, I gotta say, shout out to my granddad, my dad, Victor Sapp, Sam Everett, Roberto Rivera, the Petties, a lot of friends, like I said, that were in the military. David Craig was RIP, man. Just appreciate everything you guys have done, man. Sam, hoorah to you, and hoorah to my Army fam as well, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Ox and the Panda show. Be back next week with some non-cowboy news, because we're not playing.
We are not playing.
But we're going to bring you everything else, man. Shoot us some suggestions. Throw something in the comment section, whatever. You know where to find us by now. You see the tagline right there. Holla at us, man. We're everywhere. We're easy to find.
My tagline isn't working, man. I tried to put it up I don't know how many times, numerous times. As you can hear, we're having technical difficulties. Some sound keeps going off. Again, number 13. Y'all know what they say about the number 13 anyhow. Go share it. Like I say every time, man. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your enemy. I don't care. Just go share it. If you like what you see, great. If not, tell us what you don't like. Hopefully we can go fix it. If you want to say something, comment on something, comment, do it. Man, that's why we're here. Again, thanks for tuning in. It's the Ox and Big Panda Show. We out.
We out, people.